Call of Duty is back for the fall season, the 21st installment of the Call of
That's
Duty
gross.
series. We've been through a lot. It's actually the 7th entry into the Black Ops series, which is also a lot. But yeah, it seems to be like a lot of excitement around this one. Honestly, I think Black Ops might, other than the Modern Warfare series, the older Modern Warfare series, I think the Black Ops series is probably one of the most popular installments for Call of Duty. I know they've kind of went off the rails a little bit back in the day with Advanced Warfare. And then
God, that was horrible. It was so bad.
Did you even let me get through?
Nope, that game was trash.
Then we had, Advanced Warfare, also Infinite Warfare. We had that weird segment where they wanted to copy Titanfall, so we just randomly had wall running in the game, and the maps were not tailored to wall running. So yeah, Call of Duty it has had many faces throughout this decade, and it makes sense because you constantly having new devs come onto these teams and they're imposing their vision onto this title. So obviously you're going to get a different product each time, but I think this time that they absolutely hit it out of the park. But yeah, before we get into it, I'm Kal.
And I'm Ghost.
And welcome to Skill Point. But yeah, so this game takes place in the 90s during the start of Desert Storm. The game starts out as you're one of 3 CIA operatives deployed to Iraq, and you're trying to extract the Minister of Defense. During the extraction, he lets you know that he's being targeted by a shadow group called Pantheon. You try to get him out, but right as you're about to escape, a rogue CIA agent shoots him directly in the head.
That's crazy.
If you remember.
All right.
Russell Adler is back, a returning character from Cold War. Also, like I said, he was a rogue CIA agent. He was framed back
allegedly.
In Cold War. But yeah, right as he allows you and your team to arrest him, and he gives a message to marshals saying, just tell this to Woods, and he tells
Bishop takes Rook. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Time to go.
In the truck.
Afterward, when they get back to base, they're chewed out by the director for the death of the minister. Obviously, he ignores.
That is a bad Monday for sure.
Yeah, it really is. But he ignores their concerns about Pantheon, and he suspends the entire team. So that's how the game starts off. Really good premise. This is actually one of my, anything dealing with espionage, CIA type stuff, going undercover, false flag operations, stuff like that. I love anything dealing with that. You've got my attention immediately off rip with that kind of foundation. Ghost, I don't know how much time you were able to get into the game. It's been a busy week, but were you able to even start the game up or anything? We've played the beta, right? Did you get any time into the game?
No. I wish I did. But you know what? The one time I go, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. I really am. Work decided, no.
You're not doing any of that.
You're not doing any of that. We have projects and deadlines. Okay, cool. But I've seen a lot of gameplay. I've been obviously on YouTube and some of the forums and watching it. It looks great, to be honest. I like some of the movement that they have, the attachments to the guns, the customization. It looks really good. I just wish I could have put hands on it.
Well, let me tell you my experience. I'm going to let you know what I love.
I'm just going to get off. It's been nice talking to you guys. It's been great.
The best thing about this game is its core gameplay. Being able to come up to a corner and then your character automatically leans around.
Ooh, that's a good mechanic.
It really just feels so natural. Not even having to press any button for it to happen, not having to mount onto a corner. like not having to go through that extra step. Like it just feels so natural. Also, that paired with the omnidirectional movement, it just like brings up the immersion of the game. Like it's just such a good foundation to have, and such a good direction to take this game in. Because now I don't just want omnidirectional movement in this game. I want it in Battlefield. Like I want it in everything.
We want a lot of things from Battlefield.
Yeah, that's true. I would just like a conventional scoreboard from Battlefield, but I digress.
True.
But yeah, just that core gameplay is just really good. Like even when you're sprinting, like basically they call it tactical sprinting. You can see your character's hand moving up and down. Like it's just cool. Adding that extra layer. Yeah, just adding that extra layer, and it really just puts you into the game. I also like how dynamic their missions are. You know, we all love Call of Duty for like its Hollywood blockbuster style action. Like it's just one of those games you sit back, relax, just enjoy the explosions as they happen.
Right.
But I like how in this campaign, like they break it up, so you might get like 2 or 3 missions that are kind of linear, but they do allow like some agency, like some freedom within these linear missions. Like you can find, like they'll give you like 3 different options of trying to lure this politician in the back room so you can interrogate him. Like they'll just give you like basically what I said, 3 different ways of getting his attention, or setting up that situation. It's not as in depth as like Hitman or something like that, but it's still pretty good, really good for a Call of Duty game. Obviously, graphics are phenomenal. I mean, that's to be expected.
It better be.
I believe this game is. You know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm not just going to
go ahead.
My ass.
Do it. Let it talk.
I believe this game is running off of Unreal Engine, but I don't want to say that. I don't think it is.
You know, we're making bold predictions here, people. It is. No, that's a lie. I don't know if it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but the game does look really good. I know I sent you that TikTok of that dude doing a 360 barrel roll off the second floor.
Yeah,
and pretty much one-shotting that guy. So the movement's got to be great.
I mean, you can't really compete with kids when they're juiced up on Prime and Lunchly.
And ain't taking a freaking shower in 4 days.
Right, like that guy who unlocked Black Matter in like the first 24 hours.
That's so wild to me. That's crazy. I also seen some guy earlier today, in between my calls. He, I guess there's some glitch or something you can do in Zombies where you park 2 boats and you literally just have like this center ground that you can run back and forth, and you have infinite ammo now just to run up your zombie score.
I swear to God, like, why can't we just play things as they're supposed to be enjoyed? Always gotta break them.
Nope. Already on YouTube, the new meta. I'm like, bro, the game just came out.
Why? A new meta, bro?
Jesus. That's crazy.
We haven't even established a meta.
I wish we could go back to the early 2000s when you had to figure all of that out on your own. Just getting them cheeks clapped by one gun for the entire match. Like, okay, that's it.
I thought I was just being old by having that thought. Because I was like, I miss those days of just, people running what they want to. Like, the only time you would actually, be able to see a gun that's good is when you realize you're getting killed a lot by that gun. That's your only hint that that gun might be like overpowered or something.
The P99 or what was it from Battlefield?
Yeah. I was
3 hours into it.
On my desk.
Why am I getting sniped? What's happening?
It's the P99.
God Almighty! I want to go back to those days.
That gun was Baba Yaga. I swear to God.
So wait, did you had? Oh God, that gun was so bad. It hit harder than a sniper and further than a sniper. But not to get on a Battlefield rant because it's about COD. Did you only play campaign or did you go multiplayer and start getting the sweat on?
I played the multiplayer in the beta. Honestly, we all know what the multiplayer is. It's the same. It's
Sweat
the same.
Lodge?
It's basically. lobbies are still disbanding. I know they brought back map voting, and original prestiging, which I thought was a really good
Ooh, that's nice.
good idea. Yeah, because one thing I really hated about the last Modern Warfares was just like you restarting every season. I hate that. Like it ruins the progression in my mind. Like it's a mental thing. Like I know I've been playing for a long time, but why is my level at 0? Like it's soul crushing.
I always thought it was weird too, though. Like, why do we have to? Like, why am I going to prestige and then, a season or whatever comes out and you drop me back down to like level 50? Like, what are we doing? I worked my ass off to get a prestige and now I got to redo it. No, right. Let that prestige sit up there at level 8 or 9 and let people bask in the glory of it.
I just also miss like seeing the traditional prestige emblems, like not knowing like what emblem is what when you get into a lobby. Like trying to figure it out. Like what level is he? Because it is kind of intimidating when you hop. If you didn't hop on when a game officially launched, you come in a month late, and then you see like a prestige, like all
that you ain't never seen before,
right?
Oh,
and it's
like why is it level?
Or has
why is he level 72 and I've never seen that badge before? What is that?
But this is probably the most fun I've had with the campaign in a long time. I think my last favorite campaign that I liked was actually Modern Warfare 2019. Makes sense though campaign. Because it was written by people from Naughty Dog, which makes sense. But the sound design in the game is phenomenal. One of the most satisfying sounds in this game is the critical hit sound and the
nice shot. Clean.
Like that sound, like from a suppressed weapon. It's just so satisfying. Like I've been using a marksman rifle. When I'm going back to like how the missions are structured, they even have like a sandbox that you can drive a truck around in, and like they have different objectives scattered across this area, and you go there, collect caches, or you might come up on like a conflict between the army and like the Iraqis, and you might have to save the army from an ambush, stuff like that. Like it's like a bunch of like little side missions peppered within like the 3 main missions you had to complete, which was destroy the SAM sites. The thing is, if you destroy the SAM sites, then the main part of the story opens up again, and you go towards like your main objective. But I really like the way that they broke up that story just so you can get something different, and so you don't just immediately check out.
Right.
Because sometimes, if a game can get like so repetitive, like, oh, here we go to the next mission, here we go, okay, watch cinematic, put me in another linear storyline. That's how they usually go. But I really like the way that they broke it up here, and it wasn't like a cheap way either, because you can, obviously I love stealth, so that's the way I approach just about any situation. And I just love how there is just so many ways of approaching a mission. They even give you the option to use like a stealth bomber. And
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it drops like a torpedo, and you can guide it as it comes. But you only get that once you complete like a certain, like one of the side missions, and they give you that as a reward to help you on the rest of the map. But yeah, this is the most fun COD that I've played in a long time. This is absolutely...
That scares me, though.
Me personally, like, say I don't play COD anymore. It's not something I look forward to anymore. But
until now,
if I was deep into it still, and I paid $70 for this, I would not be mad, because this is quality completely. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. The start of this game, I just love where the game takes place. I love the weaponry during this era as well. Like, they're not just overly they're not just, extremely futuristic to the point where you don't even recognize the weapon or what it is.
Right.
I also like the tech, because sometimes when you get so far in the future, the tech is so advanced, it's almost basically magic, and it's hard to understand. But I just like the fact of taking C4 like using what do they call a recon car, but you can basically
Right.
see it's just C4 taped to the back of the car to make it blow up.
That's
Like,
what I'm talking about.
Like, I just love stuff. I just love stuff like that. Like just seeing cassette tapes and old cameras and using them as like spy gadgets. Like I love all of that stuff, man. It's just really cool to see. And I got to say the young population is eating right now, as far as like graphics and innovation. But they definitely elevated this game with that omnidirectional movement. Like, I'm sorry, I want that in every shooter I see. It needs to happen. Not only that,
Good luck.
I like when like you jump on your back, you can actually see your character's feet, like as you're shooting. Like it actually looks like you're controlling a human being. Like I love that. But yeah,
I'm glad you're so passionate
great
about it. I love it.
I'm passionate about great games.
Why
I am.
are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
Ain't no other way to be.
That's fair. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, like I
Final
said,
thoughts. Final takeaway. What are you thinking? Worth it?
absolutely. I'm glad that I was able to experience this for free. Like I said, I'm not a COD player. I would not have paid $70 for this because I don't care about COD anymore. But if I did, I wouldn't be mad that I spent the $70. Like, if you love Call of Duty, absolutely go buy this. This is excellent.
Sold.
We have other things to play, sir.
This is true. You're not going to get me in there to do it either. Know what you trying to do, you little sneaky bastard? No. I
We'll
will
definitely
not
hop in
resort
for
to
some
that.
games, guys. Stay tuned for some gameplay. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Great game. Love it. They knocked this one out of the park. Every once in a while, we get a gem, and Black Ops 6 is one of them. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Nice.
Oh, you can do the outro, Ghost, if you want to.
No, I'm good. No. I need you to go first because that's just the way it is. Now they just listen to us freaking rant. That's crazy. That's a crazy talk. Good luck editing that one in that freaking long pause.
God. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys, so you never miss a video, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.